Hello and welcome to another Royally Rich Lifestyle show with me, Ian Pelham Turner.
And me, Helena Chard.
Well, we've got a really packed show for you today, so let's roll the titles and let's get on with the show. Well, as always, Helena's got some incredible royal news going on.
It's not always incredible, Ian, but it is royal news.
What is going on?
I have to say, on this show, I think there's a lot of talk about royal houses, I have to say. So starting off with Prince Andrew. So Prince Andrew has, it's a rare victory for Prince Andrew at the moment. King Charles has been forced to step down in the sense that he had hoped that Prince Andrew would move out of Royal Lodge. He's not paying his security, etc. But it seems that he is there to stay as long as he can keep up with all the keep, because obviously there's a lot of money that needs to be spent on renovating the property. But as we knew, I think at the time, he has quite a safe lease. He has a 75-year lease, which was from the Crown Estate from 2003. So he's pretty safe as long as he can keep up with things. As we know, Prince Andrew had to step down from royal duties for his involvement with Epstein, and the saga continues. But I think King Charles, look, I'm still doing it. Goodness me, Prince Charles, that was yonks ago. King Charles had hoped, I think, he'd move out. There was sort of murmurs that possibly for the Prince and Princess of Wales to move into the place, because it is a beautiful, beautiful home. But that is no longer, and we move on. So interestingly, the Prince and Princess of Wales, as we know, moved into their lovely abode, Adelaide Cottage, and this was in 2022, I think so that their children could have some privacy. And actually thinking about it, it was a good move when you think about Princess Catherine and her illness. But they now think they've outgrown the property. It's a lovely sized property. It is 4 bedrooms. But I mean, compared to some of these huge establishments, obviously I get it. Prince George is going to be going to a new school. The children are getting older. And it seems, well, so
they're house
hunting. I'm not 100% about this. I'm really not. I'm waiting for someone to say something about it. It's a little joke. Someone's pulling our leg.
The thought that an estate agent may say to some unwearing couple that that there's someone come to see their house this afternoon,
and they suddenly
and outriders turn up first, and then.
Well, it's not quite like that, because the people in there at the moment
it's just the thought of it, though.
But just the story, I know. But so it's been reported it's this wonderful place called Fort Belvedere, who actually I think is positioned in Virginia waters, which I know that's where you lived, which is quite interesting. But this is a Gothic revival mansion. It is pretty huge. It's in Windsor Great Park, and if it does become their next home, I sort of can see it. I mean, it's magnificent. It's so much bigger than the place they're in at the minute. It's got 8 bedrooms, but it's got a stable, swimming pool.
So could they be expecting more children then?
Courts.
Is this what's on the cards?
Do you think? Oh, well, it started here first with Mr. Pelham Turner. I'm not too sure they're going to go for that one. But I just think, I don't know, it would be wonderful for Charlotte, because it's got tennis courts, and obviously you've got the stables. But for me, the interesting thing is that it was the abode. The resident that was there was the naughty Edward VIII, who abdicated, as we know, in 1936. He lived there for quite a few years. He had his mad, passionate affair with Wallis Simpson in 1936. Obviously wanted to marry her, couldn't, because she was a divorcee of 2 husbands who were still alive. And he actually signed the declaration, I mean, I just think it's actually within that house. So I think that's really quite exciting. It's a huge amount of history. It's the abdication. And myself and Ian actually did an exhibition and had sight of these wonderful photographs, and actually was him signing it in that home, in that place, the application note. Absolutely. So there we go. Yep. Moving on as well. So Prince George, coming of age, as we know, Josh Chinner took a wonderful picture of him for his 12th birthday. But what's been happening at the moment is there's been a lot of talk about rites of passage and things like that. I mean, coming of age for a 12-year-old, it does make me giggle. It's to do with the royal travel. Now, as we know, the Prince and Princess of Wales, they travelled with Prince George to Australia when he was a tiny toddler. But it's something that doesn't sit well with the royals. And I know the tradition years and years ago for the late Queen, Prince Charles as he was then, that people used to travel for months and months on end. They used to leave the children at home, which actually was very upsetting, because I think Prince Charles, as he was then, was desperately, desperately sad and missed his mother. But now the whole idea is that the heir shouldn't be flying with the future heir. So really Prince George shouldn't be flying with his father. I get it, but it's not etched in stone. It's, again, one of these traditions that goes back years. And I can see it could change the line of the royal family. In fact, if you think about it, it means that Prince Harry and Meghan Markle would become king and queen, if I'm correct there. So that's one to think about. But yes, I personally feel that 12 is still very young. And let's just see what happens. And also Prince William is a very accomplished pilot when it comes to helicopters. And I would imagine that he's happier flying than hiring someone. Yeah. What are your thoughts, Ian?
I think the reality is, I can understand it, because continuity of the monarchy is their prime consideration. It always has been, always will be. And if two heirs to the throne, God forbid, should suddenly find themselves in an accident or something that will cause, the whole monarchy to be totally upset in any way, I think. So I can understand why this rule happens. It's, but it obviously at the same time, it affects George probably more than anything, because obviously he won't be going, unless the rule is changed, he won't be going to as many events with his father as he has in the past.
I don't think it's etched in stone. I actually do think protocol was insisted on by the Queen Elizabeth II previously. So it's something to think about, but I do think in due course, I mean, he can travel with his mother, but especially Princess Catherine will not want any trauma-related things, incidents that involve her children.
Absolutely.
But there you go, it's one that everyone's been talking about. Moving on as well to Princess Anne. Now, she is going to be celebrating her milestone 75th birthday coming up on the 15th of August, so in a few weeks. And, as we know, she's the hardest working royal. 474 jobs in 2024, and that includes 79 jobs abroad, so it's a humongous amount for a year. And she is going to be going with her husband to West Scotland, and apparently every year they hire a boat. I think they go sailing for something like 10 days, no staff, just both of them as husband and wife, which is great. It just shows the strength of their relationship, for one. And they go off and have a really good time. And apparently her injury that she had was a little worse than we were led to believe, says a friend of hers, allegedly. And I think she's just really thankful to be here. And I think it takes that kind of thing to happen to you, to make you feel, goodness, feel very lucky. So she's beavering on, and I think actually a funny little tidbit is that she's supposed to be annoyed with Prince William for not doing enough of the,
ceremonial
ceremonies.
events.
Yeah,
yes.
What's the word? It's the, goodness me, the ceremonies. Yes.
Yes.
It's what's it called? The investitures. That's it. I knew there was another name. Because he's actually there in Windsor, and obviously she has to travel quite a bit. But again, I think that's just a little little something, because she's quite direct, isn't she?
Yes.
She is direct. So we're just really happy. She's doing incredibly well, but she's been thinking about slowing down when she's 80. Bearing in mind she's 75, but just slowing down. And she said she'll sort of, when she's 90, then she'll stop. So she's trying to follow in her father's footsteps, which I find really interesting. But yeah, she's great fun, and we wish her all the best.
Yes.
She's been talking a lot about gender equality, and I think this is obviously because of the success of the Lionesses, whoop whoop, that we'll talk about, but just talking about how grey men in suits really seem to be no longer, how it's gradually changing, and how empowering it is, and she's very, very excited. She was honouring Serena Weigman, I think it is, and I do feel that King Charles possibly should be giving an award out there. But yes, so congratulations to the Lionesses. What a fabulous football match that was.
Absolutely.
I'm not a football fan in a sense, but I think I've become one. I watched the Spain match. Yeah. I thought it was incredible. Very strong team and a very good coach. They've got really good mental
And obviously
attitude.
today, as we're speaking, they're at Buckingham Palace.
They are.
Celebrating as well.
They're at Buckingham Palace. They're going to be doing the tour around London, the celebration outside Buck Pals, but it's the open-top bus travelling around, so everyone's out cheering, and they were at Downing Street yesterday being hosted. Not too sure about their outfits, which I think have been supplied by Marks and Spencer's. A little bit dowdy.
But I think we actually have a photograph as well that was taken after the event on Sunday, and I think if that's going to come up in a second, with them
Come
actually
on, the Lionesses.
holding,
We know you can do the World Cup.
Holding the trophy as well. There we go.
Yeah, isn't that great?
So
that's fantastic. The World Cup in 2027. We're rooting for you.
Yes.
I mean, they are very, very good. I just think they're a very strong team. So fabulous. And actually, I'm just going to end on something, which is, it would have been, well, it was Princess Diana's and Prince Charles' wedding, which was 44 years ago today.
Good Lord.
44 years ago, can you believe it?
There you go.
There we go, one of those things. But yes, Trophy Parade, if anyone wants to get down to Buckingham Palace, there is actually a map that's drawn out where they're going around in the bus.
Absolutely.
Whoop, whoop.
But they're all looking great. And just a little bit of other news. The heat wave that is hitting the whole of the Balkans at the moment. And as you know, we work with ALB UK TV, at the Albanian TV channel. And then to our really shock, we find that the southern part of Albania at the moment is suffering in 43 degrees of heat. And there's fires in some of the areas which is really regarded as one of the biggest tourist attractions as well for southern Albania. So we hope everybody is safe and well, and that these fires go out. And for people out there, please remember that it is so hot, that it is so brittle, that it can catch fire very, very easily. So please remember not to cause any issues themselves as well. And now we're just going to go to a video that I worked with last week, two of our great friends, which will be appearing again this time outside Buckingham Palace. Diane Felix and Claudia Machetto as well, giving their views on what is it like for a Brazilian lady from Diane and for a Portuguese lady, which is Claudia. What do they think about the values of Buckingham Palace? Stay tuned.
Welcome to Buckingham Palace. But it's raining. That's not too bad. My name is Diane Felix and I love Buckingham Palace because exciting things happen here. It's a royal, really charm. I'm Claudia Machado, and what I like about the palace is about the secrets that is hiding behind the doors. It hosts state occasions and royal hospitality, including President Trump coming to visit for second time. It's never happened before. President Trump said it's big honor for him.
A little bit of history. The palace was built in 1700 and actually a total of 755 rooms inside.
Brazilians find Buckingham Palace really magical. It's full of elegance and royal charm. Symbol of tradition, Brazilians consider royal family.
Buckingham Palace is for sure a working engine of diplomacy, history, and tradition. With 755 rooms, the change of guards coordinated by all the staff who works inside. So definitely a landmark in the world. And you must visit because definitely here is history. And there is a bold charm of British culture.
What Brazilians would you like to enjoy at Buckingham Palace? Brazilians would like to enjoy change of the guard, afternoon tea in the gardens during the summer.
Portuguese like for sure the royal weddings and all history behind the palace. That's what we like. Goodbye for now. Even in a rain, this palace still fabulous.
Bye!
Welcome back. Now we have Anfisa Polikevich, and we have the wonderful Ziggy as well. Now, just to explain to you, we're not doing a canine show this afternoon, everyone. Just Ziggy decided to join Anfisa, and Anfisa is a great photographer, especially on royals and especially on celebrities, and I think she loves dogs. So
And Ziggy is
this was
full
the
of-
enticement.
Ziggy is full of love as well. We've had lots of cuddles. Thank you, Anfisa.
He does. He's a very special boy. He's my lovely friend. And I was asking him if he wanted to say a few words. He said it depends if Ian and Helena have a treat. But as soon as you don't have a treat, he will just give us his lovely presents. And Ziggy, he's my friend who stay with me for 3 days. He's dogs of my friends of mine.
Okay,
So basically, we have no choice to come together.
okay.
I think it's great. You're a great double act.
So,
Yes, he's lovely.
So I'm waiting for Ziggy to say a few words, but anyway, let's move on. You are a great royal photographer, especially. What decided you in the first place to go start photographing royal family?
Actually, I'll tell you the truth. I think you was my inspiration in that coffee shop in Camden, because you was tell me so much story about the royals, about how you was becoming a royal photographer, because you are a royal photographer. You was photographing
Helena
Diana,
as well.
and you, Helena, you was photographing Diana and Prince William and Prince Harry.
Yep.
So I really admire your work, and I think it was you. Stories was my main inspiration for that, and also I really wanted to show my hometown all these traditions, especially royal family. So that's why I'm starting to be more into that and start taking the photographs of royal family.
Well, your photographs are stunning. They're really beautiful.
Thank you, Helena.
And I sort of tend to go to the similar events as you, so I recognise the photographs, which is great fun. I mean, how do you plan to do these? I mean, there's so much to you when it comes to photography, and obviously you've got your wonderful shoots. You do your fashion shoots and various very creative sets, which are lovely, as well as your celebrity. But let's just say you're going to do a certain, I don't know, event. How do you plan? What's your...
Oh, this is a very good question, because it depends on so many factors. What kind of event, what kind of access you got, who are you shooting for? Because I'm shooting for...
And I'm just sorry to butt into it, but I think this is the Ukrainian boxer, isn't
Oh
he?
yes, I must pay some attention for this because this is
Because you are Ukrainian
I'm
yourself.
Ukrainian, yes, and this is Alexander Usyk, and I had opportunity to photograph him, and I was really, very fortunate to meet his lovely team. Is Usyk Foundation with lovely girls, Irina and Daria, and I must mention one more name is oh my goodness, what is her name? Maria. So basically, they're all very great girls who does so much, how to say, events from Usyk Foundation. And one event was when I photographed Usyk after one day after his fight, when he became the world champion, the second time world champion, and for Ukraine it means a lot, especially now. So what they've done, they invited 30 people to come to London and watch the fight in very good place. And after that, one day after, they had this kind of event to meet the soldiers, because the soldiers came from the front line, some of them was injured. This is really big thing what they've done, because for those people who arrived, for the soldiers, is mean a lot to come from that areas, from the front line, to come to see the fight and meet him in person. That was big thing, and I'm sure it's changing life, and you know the way how they maybe not the way how they, but is give them some more power. So, and Alexander was really good. He talked to them. They had a good connections, and in terms of talking to people, paying attentions, and also he signed some flags which will be going back to Ukraine, to the front line, some gloves. We took some photographs, and I was very, very fortunate to take photographs of Alexander Usyk. And also there was big surprise which kicked myself out of my shoes. There was a Ukrainian superstar, Andriy Shevchenko. He's a very, very world famous footballer. Do you know Andriy Shevchenko?
Personally, no,
But did you hear that
yeah.
he is one of the greatest footballer? When I was here, when he was playing here, I used to go and watch his games. Is unbelievably beautiful. So, and there was a first time when I've been kind of shocked, because I didn't expect him coming. And then I said, wow, Alexander came and Andriy Shevchenko came. And I said, wow, this is very big thing. So, and I managed to take them two together in the same event, two superstars, two big people who made the changes to Ukrainian nationalities. So I'm very fortunate.
And I think we'll probably be bringing up some of your royal photographs in a minute as well. So
going back to how you choose your events, or what do you do? Let's just say what you tell us.
Now I'm working more as a press photographer, because I really love to to fix the history, to make historical photographs, and royals is the best one to show this history, especially children, how they growing. You know, because I was photographing Queen Elizabeth, and I was then, of course, I had to take a photograph of her funeral, sadly. And I had a few special events with royal family. I was photographing Princess Beatrice in Parliament for.
There's that great one of Kate here.
Oh yes, that's
smiling.
Kate. She's one of my favorite royals, because she's always smiling. She's always friendly.
Yeah.
And here's some more of the royals.
Yeah, and I had an opportunity to say hello and shake hands to Princess Catherine and Prince William. Of course, I've been in a big shock as always. And what I could
With
say.
the dog?
Unfortunately, no, Ian. But if I had a dog,
don't worry, you'll meet them soon. You'll meet them soon.
if I had a dog, I would be more calm, you know. And I didn't know what to say. I said, "Oh, Princess Catherine, we love you." And because I was with my friend Jacqueline, and then Prince William, I said, "Oh, Prince William, we do love you a lot." And I said, "Oh," and I was like, "Oh my goodness, what did I say? What should I say?" You know? Okay, calm down, baby. my lovely boy. And and then Jacqueline said to me, Anfisa, this is not professional. I said, I didn't know what to say when they shake in your hands. Princess Catherine, we love you, of course. But this, at the end, I understand that I didn't make any harm, any mistakes, because it was a Pontypridd, it was Wales, and we photographed them in a small market, which was very unique opportunity and very unique experience. After that, you're right there.
It's fine.
After that, we went outside, and basically, I was trying to get a different shots, because when as a press is, I'm trying to get different angles and get different shots than everybody, like 10 more people. Yeah. So, and I was following Princess Catherine, and there was a guy who said, "Oh no, go home, you're not my queen or my king," they start. And then I said, "Who is that?" And there was homeless man who probably been paid to say that, It was very sad, because everybody loves them. Everybody cheers them, and and I thought I've done very good thing, because I was talking from my heart. That, to be honest, I love them as a royal couple, and for me they're very important in England in traditions, and I think it's very unique that we have the royal family here.
You must have some very early mornings.
Oh yes, that was really. But Helena, we was
or no
very
sleep, one or the other.
No, that was really good, because my friend Jacqueline, she is working for agencies which dealing with press, Daily Mail, and all these newspapers. So I was just there with her to help out, because sometimes we're shooting together. I'm using my shot as I want, and she uses her as she wants. And we came basically one day earlier, and we booked a hotel somewhere far, because everything was booked. And then we met some people, said, "Oh, we have one hotel room left." We were so lucky and so happy, so we had a good time there. It was early morning, but it wasn't that early morning as you expect to be there if you come from far.
What gives you the passion for doing all of this?
Ian, everything. You, Helena, dogs. Yes, I mean, I find in my inspiration from everywhere, especially because, as you know, I'm working for a couple of years for my book, which goes to Ukrainian school, my local school. And because of coronavirus and all this stuff, and I need to cover what I have in my head. I need to cover a few more events and to do a few more interviews, because now I've got some Ukrainian people who is really important in Ukrainian society, and I would like to have some more to show children how it's really is, and to show different traditions, to show different angles of England, and the importance to learn English and just believe in yourself. Because I'm from small town as well, and I want children to think that you can be from anywhere, you can be anyone, and you can reach some point from your hard work and being good to people, collaborate with people, because it's very important we kind of all together. You can't be alone. You have to be with someone who can help you or give advice. And I really hope if my book help or change at least one life, this will be
we can reach
a
the
success.
stars.
Yeah.
I was just going to ask, I mean, how can people get in contact with you anyway? How can they see your work? A lot of that.
I've got my website, broomgraph.com, is still under, some progress. But Instagram is a broomgraph, as always. I'm broomgraph. So
do you want to spell that?
Yes, spell that.
BRUNGRAF.
Okay.
Welcome to come to my page and say hello.
Absolutely, your work is so beautiful, and obviously you do the celebrity work as well.
Oh,
and
yes.
I've seen you do lots of, when the stars turn up to our West End. And
yeah,
things.
that is my also very. I really love that. I really love to meet new people, to have different opportunities, because celebrities are the same people as us. And when you come together, closer together, for example, if you have opportunity to talk to them, you can see they are successful, they are very, very high, but they still the same people as us. And I really enjoy to meeting them, to photographing them, because they also like a history. So, and some of them I really love, for example, Tom Cruise. I'm just love that man because of his work, that he even fighter jets, helicopter. He does his stunts by himself. He's 62. This is really incredible. There's not many people like him, So, and I really admire his work.
You captured some great shots of him.
Oh yes.
I think there's a black and white one as well. Is that Tom Cruise where there's people around him?
Yes,
That's
there was.
a really good shot.
That was on a Venice Film Festival, and he was coming very close. I could almost like do this, but I thought Alfisa.
Don't. Because it could be in the former Anfisa.
Yeah, and then I said, oh my goodness, I should forget about my photography career. So I just said, okay, I'll be patient and remember to press that button.
After all that.
After all that, yeah. But it's really unique experience, really great opportunity, because you don't see Tom Cruise every day. And I met him 3 times. One time it was really unexpected because my friend Michael, he had a ticket for the red carpet. Sanfisa, are you around? I said, I may go around to do some shopping, and I just met Michael before the premiere. I said, my friend cancelled. I have a ticket. I said, I can't go in the trainers and to the red carpet. It was Twister's premiere. I said, oh, don't don't forget about this. You're fine. I said, okay, let's go there. So we went to the red carpet, and there was Tom Cruise. Just he appears.
He's following you.
He appears. I think this is my energy brought him there, and I said, Tom, I was the one who photographed you yesterday. He said, oh, nice to see you, nice to meet you. But it was so many people. But he's very friendly. He's very friendly to his fan, to his, to people around him, and just always saying hello, always friendly and smiling.
I know when he was staying here quite a bit, I think when he was shooting his last film, he used to have afternoon teas in the hotel, and he used to hire the whole floors and have it at about 4:30, invite lots of people, and just really amazing, because he loves the royal family as well.
Yes, he's a lovely guy. And I love the fact about him that even he promotes his film well. It's not just like he does it for the film, because I saw him before the Mission Impossible was announced, and he always friendly guy saying hello. And of course I said, Tom Cruise, Tom, I love you. I said, oh my goodness, I should stop saying this, I love you, But I wasn't photographing him as a press. I was photographing him 2 years ago from outside. Because he came with on his heli. I was just taking the photographs of heli. I said, Tom Cruise, oh my goodness. I said, let me say, Tom, I love you. And then he just like, hello, nice to see you. And my friend said, why did you say I love you? I said, because otherwise he would think that I came from the press, and just, I didn't want him to think that I'm coming from the press side and just going to do something with photographs.
Who's been your favourite royal, do you think?
Ian, it's very difficult to say. I really respected them all, but at the moment I think the gold medal, Prince Louis. Louis, he is...
Now, why? Now, I know you very well, and I know what a wonderful person. Oh, that's okay.
Say hello. Love you. I know that I love you too. Sorry, Ian.
It's fine. It's fine. Welcome to live television, folks. This afternoon.
They always say not to I don't agree with that.
You can always. It will. This will go out in our bloopers, I'm sure, as well, at the end of this year. But sorry, you were just about to sort of talk about Prince Louis, but I think I know why you like Prince. Because you remind me of Prince Louis.
Oh my goodness, Ian.
Cheeky
I'm,
chappy, you
I'm
mean.
trying to be very polite here, and, very serious here. But I'm trying to. But I love them, because Louis, he got that energy.
Yeah.
That's something. He doesn't care. I know that he's little child, but he got this temper, this
Yeah.
energy, and so I love that boy. I really do.
I think the
He
whole
reminds
world
me
does.
as my, how to say, Prince Gary. I think he was as well like what I saw from the videos, but I don't know Prince Gary because I wasn't really there for the.
So all these wonderful photos. Do you still do your? Because you do so many shoots, I know
Yeah.
that. Do you still have time for your personal creativity?
Oh yes, we do so much fine art photographs. I'm always trying to practice to create this Rembrandt light, which is
Yes.
very cool. And I have some models, and people still book me for the fine art photographs. I don't advertise them much, but I still doing that because that once in a month is your really creative flow. You you can express yourself as an artist or as a photographer, and you can do whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
You know,
And
this
I know
is
you
a,
love horses.
oh, I do love horses.
And
The-
I will remember the very famous reindeer photograph with
With Tanya.
with Tanya and the antlers. And this young lady, I swear to goodness, has how do I can put this politely? She has a way of persuading anybody to do anything.
Well, as a photographer, that's a great skill because
Yes.
we all know that you need that
Yes.
and that tenacity.
Thank you. I'm just asking. If you don't ask, you won't get it.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
I know.
If people said no, of course, I'm not pushing anybody. People just said yes, so far.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to be very nice and don't do any crazy
No,
projects.
you don't. You're always
You're
so
not.
great.
You're fabulous.
Wonderful pictures.
So thank you for your time again. Is there any other way that people can contact you if they want to actually hire your services?
Yes, they can go to my broomgraph.com website, and there is all contact information from
Okay.
there. They can talk to me there and
Excellent.
see everything, portfolio, and yeah.
Perfect.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
So
oh my goodness.
Thank you, and thank you,
And
Ziggy.
thank you, Ziggy, for
Thank
being
you,
a source of
Ziggy. I mean, this
been
could get us off air.
Mr. Ziggy, I think you're going to steal this show. You're such a sweetie
He's gone
one.
and stolen the
Especially
show.
with that tie.
Absolutely. As
We
well.
will try our best. Thank you very much.
Bless you for
Thank you,
coming on.
Anvisa.
So we're just going to take a short break, and then we're going to hear about this wonderful children's event going on in August. Stay tuned. And now we are very pleased to have a very special guest and a very special event, Nelly Stefanova. And she is the co-founder of the International Children Peace Assembly that's going to be happening in August. And it's the most incredible event that we hope that Britain will really support because the values behind this are immense. Nelly, welcome.
Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for the very kind introduction.
How did it all start?
How did it all start? It actually last century, long time ago.
Really?
I
Yes.
don't believe you.
Long time ago, it started in Bulgaria in the distant 1979, when United Nations declared the Year of the Child for the first time. It was declared Year of the Child, and one Bulgarian lady called Lyudmila Zhivkova decided that why not Bulgaria do something special, invite children from many countries, East and West, during the time of Cold War. It was kind of quite strange for many people to do this because people were kind of closed in different camps, so to say, Soviet Union and the rest. So it was an idea which was how to say, at the beginning not that popular, but it happened that it became an enormous success, because after this assembly, which was meant to be a one-off event under the umbrella of UNESCO and United Nations, actually children from 79 countries came for the first assembly in Bulgaria. And now maybe is the time and the moment to mention that during the first assembly, 1979, the first in the world international children's peace park has been created, which still exists, with a very special place for peace bells. Children from the participating, governments from the participating children brought bells, who at that time reached more than 140. Actually, but let me continue very briefly, after the first success came another 3 assemblies. So total assemblies in total from 140 countries, east and west, so it was accepted by everybody because children are children. They were crying after 7 days assembly for their friends in Bulgaria. They met there, etc. So this was a remarkable thing that United Nations declared Bulgarian Assembly as messenger of peace. But for me personally, much more important was the impact in the world. After these 4 children's peace assemblies during these times of Cold War, started national peace movements in 9 countries, to mention a few, east and west again, in India, in Brazil, in Sweden, Poland, France. So this is what inspired me, as I had the pleasure to participate in the last one, and before that also helping. It is exactly what happened after the assemblies, that the world kind of woke up for peace, even during the times when there were not the wars we have now. So my point is, the more the world needs new peace movements, national movements in the world, and hopefully from national to become international peace movement. Because when people say, oh, I can't change the world, can I? Of course I can, you can, I can't, you can't, but we all, if people really, and we people have the voice, and the voice will be heard, there will be an impact. If at that time, during Cold Wars, when it was kind of unacceptable, not expected to happen, it did happen. Now, especially with social media, not networking, that's why we are also network, having set up the company as network, because we intend to keep contacts and develop relations with the participating children.
So, just say, we know that you work with Hani Kalaria, who we know very well, and we met you at the House of Lords at your launch, which was wonderful. Can you share with us, obviously we know that children are involved in this, but talk a little bit about the events and the age groups.
And I think you've got a couple of flyers as well, if you'd like to hold those up as well to the camera.
Okay, with pleasure.
Yes. And these are the types of things that, if you just turn them around towards the camera.
First, maybe very briefly, the days, 9 days.
Yes.
So that it's 9 days of events.
Yes.
If you just hold it closer towards you, like so, that's it.
So, and from what date to what date? So what days are the 9 events?
Actually, it will be from the 16th till 24th. The event is 7 days, but we count 1 day of arrival, 1 day of departure. So 16th, everybody arrived, 24th, gone. Maybe after press conference with you guys. So this is actually the Wars Night. So
and the other one?
1 second, I wanted to show first these days.
Yes.
Okay,
so that's the awards night.
Right, and the other one?
Yeah, and the other one is talent show.
talent show, and that's so the talent show's on August the 21st,
Exactly.
and the awards night I think
we
is on
invite
the
all
23rd.
talented children from different places, different countries, to participate in the talent show, which will be in different areas, not only singing and dancing and playing instruments, but also writing essays for peace, for example, because we have workshops, different workshops on different topics, including storytelling. So it will be good to have future writers, future poets, and also future politicians, leaders, because this is the main goal we are dreaming to achieve, to help a new generation of peace-loving leaders, which we will have, hope to be creative, innovative, but most of all prefer diplomacy, good understanding between people and countries than, how to say, showing off power and going for hostilities, as we have nowadays all over the world, not only main wars.
What other events are going on? What types of things, will these children be experiencing? How many children are involved?
Now, for the time being, this event will be pilot project in London, the first one. And now I would like to mention that our project is supported by Rotary International and by other organizations, including Commonwealth Countries League. And what we've decided with my partner, Dr. Hani Kaleri, is that it won't be in Bulgaria and in Bulgaria and in Bulgaria year after year as it was in the past, but as we have in Rotary International on rotation principle, to start with the pilot project in London, then in Bulgaria the first big project, followed by India, and then in the pipeline is Brazil. So in other countries and in other continents, to continue with these peace assemblies with maybe very big ambition, but one should dream big to achieve one day after national peace movements, international world peace movement.
I mean, it's amazing really, because obviously it's an education in itself.
Yes.
And then you're going to have, well, we will all have these wonderful youth leaders, which is absolutely needed, isn't it, in the world?
Yes.
Bridging gaps and
And
things.
we're just showing the emblem at the moment as well. Oh yes, and some of the video that has been promotional shot as well.
Yeah. 1 second, I'd like just to quote Nelson Mandela. Yesterday I attended a very big event celebrating his life, and I love so much. He had so many wise thoughts people followed and inspired till today. But he said that regarding education, because you mentioned education, that education is a very powerful tool in the hands of people who want to change the world. So this is exactly one of our main aims, to educate children, because really naval forces, so to say, are afraid people to be educated, as Boko Haram is chasing girls especially not to attend schools, because knowledge obviously gives power.
It's not just education in the sense that maybe people may think, because obviously it's like the creativity and the holistic approach, the things that you'll be doing with the children. That's really important.
As well, because we should take care about our nature. We have one planet, one home. We should take good care of.
Absolutely.
And to have one day, especially with our humble contribution, helping the nature, planting 100 trees. Children will plant 100 trees. Okay. So we'll have environmental day.
Yeah, very good. It builds such good emotional intelligence as well.
Absolutely.
How can children get involved in this?
You mean children could register?
Yes.
Yeah, and if I can say our
Yes,
website.
Yes.
please, yes.
Okay, it's www.icpeacenetwork.org, and there is a shortcut for registration of children. Children can fulfill application form, and we'll know who is interested in what capacity to participate, say, in the talent show or peace debates. Now I can mention about the peace debates because it's also very important. It's our main focus, I can say. Apart from cultural exchange, taking care of the nature and leadership workshops, we have peace debates at the Parliament. First we'll have a tour of the Parliament and then peace debate, and a declaration for peace will be adopted, which will be sent, as in the past, to United Nations.
Very good.
As a start, yeah.
Yeah, very good. That's really, it's lovely. And to think that you thought this through all those years ago, and it's like nearly 50 years now, isn't it? And it's coming to fruition.
Long time.
And as you say, you know, everyone can make that step, everyone can try, and it's amazing how much people can achieve when we all put our minds to it. So thank you for that, your passion in turning this out.
But now is the moment to mention about, if I haven't met Dr. Hilary Hanikaleria, I am in doubt if this project would be realized, I can
Yes.
say now.
I was going to ask,
Yes.
do you, amongst all the events that you're doing over the 7 days or 9 days,
Yes.
do you have a favourite event yourself, the one that you really enjoy yourself?
Personally, maybe it's a bit selfish. I have favorite destination, which is Leeds Castle.
Leeds Castle.
Leeds Castle will give a lot for children to remember. I can assure you,
That's
because it's
fabulous.
full of different. Maybe not good to say to tell everything, but really they offer anything one can think of for children, especially.
Isn't that lovely?
Maze, grottos, mini golf, sand, lake, a lot of different experiences.
Do children have to come to all the events, or can they just come to individual events?
Could come also for individual events. For example, especially everybody is invited with a talent to show her talent at our talent show. This will be our pleasure, as many as possible, in different areas, children to be invited.
Excellent. Can we thank you again for doing all of this and coming on? I know that's very short notice as well, but Helen and I both want to assure you that we will try and support this during the event as well, and we will talk with you both just to find out what's going to be the best ways of actually doing something like this. But can you just finally, one more time, just say how people can get in contact with you?
Before that or after that, shall I express my gratitude on behalf of our company, because you've already helped, are helping now, and we're sure and hope will be helped by you in the years to come. Not one-off help.
Thank you.
So how to reach us? Again, you mean
the website.
the
I think,
website,
Please
or
say it
the
one
phone
more time.
number?
Yes,
Yeah.
say both, please. If you...
Okay, again, our website is www.icpeacenetwork.org, as this is community interest companies is. And eventually I can give my number, 074 111 62769. I repeat, 074 111 62769.
Fine, thank you.
Thank
Bless you for coming on at short notice, but it is
We'll
such
see you
a
very
great
soon,
event,
no doubt.
and we will see you soon. Thank you so much.
It was my privilege, and I'm so thankful.
Bless you.
On behalf of ICPN, thank you.
Bless you. So we're now just going to take a very short break, and then we're going to bring another wonderful guest on from the Palestinian community. Stay tuned.
And now we're thrilled and excited to welcome back the wonderful, start start again. Chard, I've just suddenly got this Kareem. It's your surname,
Chard
Kareem. Kareem. Chard Kareem. And now we're thrilled and excited to welcome back Chard Kareem, the wonderful creative artist. Welcome. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me on your show.
You're always welcome to be
welcomed.
here.
I feel at home.
Good. We want you to feel at home as well.
Yes, that's it. I will be back every few weeks, maybe.
Excellent. Well, you're more than welcome. And we have some very important things to discuss with you today. So I think, first of all, if I may start off by saying there's an event that you really want to promote and talk about. Please talk about it.
So this is called Pieces the Song. It's not only about my story. It's a platform for every silenced voice. We come together, poets, musicians, to share our voices. This is specifically for the community. I believe every voice matters. The reason I have started, I'm the founder of Pieces the Song, because I realized since I have a platform, I want everyone else to join me. I do believe peace comes from being selfless, is giving others the voice to come on board, to give them the space to be heard, to not feel invisible. So for me, while we are coming together, we managed to raise money for charities in need. So it's not only a place where everyone comes and shares the stories. They come with a purpose. Purpose for peace and for harmony and healing. Yes, so this is going to be on the 9th of August at Palestine House in Holborn. It's a very important event, just gathering together in a place where we hear each other, share our stories. And at the same time, it's a community. Since it's a community, we're growing together. So we are really looking forward to it. And I have wonderful artists on board. I'm collaborating with wonderful people. So yes, we have musicians, we have poets. So it's going to be a very a memorable event.
Fabulous. And we were saying before, weren't we? It's just amazing how it's all these connections, and there's so many good people in the world, and you bring everyone together, and it's a real force, isn't it?
It is.
How can people buy tickets?
They can go to Eventbrite, and they can search Pieces the Song in London. And also it is available at the door. So yeah, they can purchase it, and please do come and join us.
And I think it's very important right now. I think the whole world is crying for Palestine.
Yes.
Well, apart from a few countries. And I think, the reality right now, how do you think we can help Palestinians?
Palestinians need their voices to reach everywhere. They need to be heard in ways that they were never heard before. And not for us to give up, because I feel everything that's been happening non-stop to the Palestinian people. I think the whole aim for us to be disabled, so we feel we are not able to help. But that's actually not true. By helping them, we need to keep going. For example, like Pieces the Song, that's a creative platform, but also we standing there, raising awareness about the injustices that's happening to Palestinian people, and also worldwide. We need platforms like that, where we have freedom of speech through art, because art is resistance. So for you to be able to help Palestinian people is you are offering me a platform, and I'm so thankful to you both.
Oh, fabulous. You are really super creative and a wonderful poet, celebrated poet, which I know, which is great. I love your work.
Thank you.
And I know that you have your poems out. Is it re-embroidered?
Re-embroidered.
If you can tell us a little bit more.
This is a new edition because I like to create my work by myself. I like to put touches and I sit down and I like, basically, for me, that is entirely my creation. And I wanted to add more to it, not to have fear in my voice. So I had to go through a few poems, I added new ones, because I want to be the voice of the voiceless. So when others read my poetry, I want them to remember this was where they are today. I used to be there. I used to be in the darkest place ever. So for me, this new edition is very personal. Yet, I did break free, and I've made it. And to be honest, these are the moments that inspire me to help others. I'm really looking forward to use my pain, because I have transferred my pain into power, and I want to help other people through it.
There's a group that we can't even name today for legal reasons because it's been banned in Britain. Do you think the Palestinian voice is being stopped in Britain?
100% is being stopped, definitely. Because everyone is protesting in a peaceful way. Everyone is raising awareness of the injustices that's happening to the innocent children, the hunger that they're facing, and it's all in front of it's in front of us. It's on our screens. But it's not quite surprising, Ian. I feel this is a way to silence us over and over and over again. Definitely. But again, that shouldn't stop us from finding different ways to keep raising awareness. So, I mean, since the protest is quite threatening to the government, so we have to keep finding different platforms. Yes.
And you're a tremendous example of what can happen.
Thank you. And I have a lot of support on board. Artists are approaching me and saying, you know what, we want to do this with nothing in return. I have everyone supporting me. Even the flyer was printed for, today. And Aaron and Andy, basically, they're collaborating with me. And Andy printed few for me. And so I have a family on board.
Yes.
Pieces the Song is not only for community, it's family, and I am so honored to have them on board. We need to represent, our Palestinians need to be seen in a different light. We want peace, we want harmony, and we want our identity to be celebrated.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Going back to your work as well, your poetry, it basically has brought you self-worth. Is that right? And also, I remember you mentioning how you want to inspire others that maybe have been sort of in a dark place to go for it. Do you want to just share with us?
Or would you like to read a poem?
Yeah, I would like to share from my first publication. It's called White Shoes. This means a lot to me because I feel I found my voice through this book. And it's a universal message. It is about Palestinians and about their plight. And I wrote this poem during the war in Gaza. So you have to remain hopeful. So this poem is called Hope as Day Awakes. Hope in the sunshine as day awakes. Hope in the sunset as twilight takes. Hope in the waking of a brand new morn. Hope in the eyes of someone you adore. Hope in the loved ones as they lay buried in peace. Hope in the children running, playing after the seas. Hope in the world as solidarity rises. Hope in believing, united we go marching. Hope in humanity as voices awake. Hope in a future where love's embrace takes.
Wonderful, wonderful.
So beautiful, Chard. Lovely.
It begs the question for me, is there enough strength with Palestinians to survive?
Unfortunately, not back home, no. They don't have enough power. They're dying day by day. They have inner faith, that's what's keeping them going. A lot of people escaped, but majority of them, they don't want to leave home, there's nowhere to go. Unfortunately, when we see them being powerless, it gives us strength to fight through our poetry, our art, our voices, our platforms. But it breaks my heart, you know. A lot of people that reached out to me in the beginning of the genocide, they actually died at the moment. I've lost many close ones that have become family to me, like family. And it does make you numb, because at the end of the day, we are humans and we do struggle with our own mental health and day-to-day life. But it did kind of stop me for a while from trying to reach out to other people in Gaza, because I'm heartbroken. People that used to speak to me every day, they don't exist, they're dead due to the war. So that kind of, you know, we need to process the pain. And I have a lot of, you know, of heartache that I carry, but how do I process my pain? I just sometimes just sleep it off and I wake up stronger than before. And I use my writing, and just breaks my heart. I can't give up. I cannot give up, because regardless of how censored we are on social media, even now, as we were speaking earlier, being banned from marching and sharing the truth. But we cannot stop. But still, that doesn't invalidate the loss. The only way is moving forward, and we are doing that.
Absolutely. Well, you're a real positive power for, you know, strength and good. And, you know, I've got friends as well, and people do feel, you know, what can we do? So it would be you're just a great force. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
And we are all Universal Peace Federation ambassadors.
Yes.
How do you feel about Jewish people now?
They are people. Jewish people are humans, and I'm sure their voice is being silenced in a way they can't object against the genocide. But we are dealing not with the Jewish community. The problem is not there. The problem is with Zionists. The problem is with hate, so much hate for humanity, for the Palestinian people. I grew up among Jewish people. My teacher used to be, you know, many of them Jewish. That's not really the problem that we have. I love everyone, as you are both aware of that, and it's really the root of the problem is not Jewish people.
Absolutely. I mean, I have to say I have lots of Jewish friends,
Yeah.
and everyone's appalled because no one wants this.
No one
And
wants it.
they see everyone as friends, but it's taken from them.
They're not going to be able to share their voice freely back home, because my family were telling me people who do, they beat them up and they get locked up in prison. So there's a lot of people against it, but it's just what, for example, I don't know if I mentioned it in my first interview, but my friend back home, she tells me they have no clue what's happening in Gaza. They don't really, Jewish people, they don't really understand what's happening. A lot of them don't see what we see. So we shouldn't go after the community. We shouldn't. It's the leaders. They are to blame.
Finally, because time is against us, unfortunately, again today as always, how can people get in contact to actually, again, if you just go through again, how people can go to the event, but also how they can buy your books as well?
So, Pieces the Song, please, if you can just search Pieces the Song on Google, and it's event in Palestine House in Holborn, you will be able to get all the details. To purchase my book, also, look me up, Shahid Karain, Palestinian poet, artist, and you'll be able to get my book on Lulu or Amazon. Yes.
That's wonderful.
Thank you.
And so amazing, Chard. Thank you so much. And
thank you for
we look
having
forward
me.
to your event.
I'm looking forward to having you. Thank you
We're
so
rooting
much
for you.
Absolutely.
for having me.
You're welcome.
We will always support you.
Thank you so
Always
much.
support you. So, I think we have some royal breaking news.
Gosh, goodness me, my heart's in white shoes at the moment. I'm just think I'm not sure about. Yes, we do. We have some royal breaking news. So, King Charles' home, his old home, has gone on sale.
Just one of the small ones, by the way, just in case you're worried that Buckingham Palace is suddenly going up for sale. This
is a Brimpsmead estate. So this is in Dartmoor National Park. And as we know, King Charles loves the countryside. The funny thing about this story is it's on sale. It is 4.5 million. And he still has the fishing rights for this property. So whoever buys it, do not be surprised if you see King Charles fishing in the lakes. That's the breaking news. It's a little one, but it's quite fun, I feel.
It's different, isn't it?
It's different.
It is very different.
But what a great show.
Absolutely. So, as always, I always like to thank Helena Chard from ALB UK TV. I also like to thank Dr. Jacqueline Kerbeck from USA Global TV and Radio as well for all their help in support in actually putting this show out across the world. And we will be dark now for 2 or 3 weeks as we prepare now for the autumn season of our show starting in the last week of August. So it's been a tremendous series.
Fabulous. It's been a great show. It's been a great series.
What do you think has been the things that you've really enjoyed?
I've enjoyed meeting the guests. I've enjoyed, being able to shine lights on different things. I mean, there's just so much. It's so much, and it's all about getting together, isn't it? And connection. And everyone, there's just, honestly, it's quite a hot. What about you? What's your thoughts?
I just think, for me, I've always enjoyed the show, but I think we're hitting a new level now of where we want the show to go to, because we want the show to actually highlight the values of London, the values of Britain, the values of communities, to give communities a voice all communities a voice, irrespective of colour or religion, whatever it may be, because it's so important for all communities now to feel welcome and respected in Britain.
Yeah, hear, hear. And I think, you know, continuity is so important at this time. So it's really brilliant to be able to do this each week.
Absolutely. So you will see us around London over the next few weeks, filming in readiness for the next series. So again, as always, from me, Ian Pelham-Turner.
And from me, Helena Chard. See
Have
you
a
very
great-
soon.
Yeah, have a great holiday period yourselves, and we look forward to seeing you starting in the last week of August. Take care. Bye for now.